Good morning, Longhaultanker, straight razor shaving with Longhaultanker, and I am he. So thank you for joining me this morning. I am in Boardman, Oregon. It is Friday, April the 8th, 2022 at approximately 8:15, between 8:15 and 8:20 in the morning. And I have approximately 36 hours of growth of whiskers on my face. And we've got 2.5 hours to our next stop in Portland this morning, where I'll be laying over for the weekend. And so I've got lots of time, as long as I'm in that truck stop by, let's just say 1:30. So I've got to leave here at 11, and it's 8:15, 8:20, so I've got lots of time to get my shave and shower in this morning. I have had a hot shower, and so I'm feeling pretty good. And this morning we're using the Stirling Soap Company's Lemon Chill. It says Glacial Lemon Chill on the label there. So, and it's very nice indeed. We're using the Savile Row 26 millimeter Premium Silvertip Badger, and that is very nice as well. And I'll show you the razor in a minute when I finish up here with this soap. And so I hope you're doing well this morning. I'm just doing fantastic, getting closer to the Monday when my wife will fly in after I've made delivery. And it's looking right now that the plan is to take the truck after delivery to the repair shop in Portland. And that's all good and fine too. So I hope you're doing well. I am. I hope you enjoyed my video from yesterday about the water razor and rust. I thought it was important to say, and that it's been a pet peeve of mine for a long time. I watch these videos and I see, I hear water running. You can tell by the motion that they're rinsing the blade off under the faucet. And I'm going, you're inviting disaster. Yeah, I just got this brand new $500 razor and wash, clink. Oh no, my $500 razor is broke. Could have been avoided, So, but disaster can strike in so many different ways, but that's just one. It's like truck driving. I think I'll drive down the center of the road. There are things to do that will help you avoid disaster. All right. So I had to get it in. And, just, you need to stop that. I learned something very interesting, I suppose important to creating videos, and that is I learned how to split a stream and put a picture in the middle. I could add pictures to the beginning, I could add pictures to the end, but I could never figure how to split the stream and insert a picture in the middle. At the break point. I got a call banner, count them up. And so I figured that out. It was on the fly, I did it pretty quick. I found those pictures of Aunt Bee and Barney Fife, and I said, I gotta get those in. I got to get those in. I sent that video to my friend in Lincoln City that my wife and I are going to go visit my old high school buddy. And he texted me back early this morning. He said, My wife and I watched your video last night. He said you're quite the influencer. You know, which is a common word for internet. People who do instruction, you know, what the kind of stuff we do, influencer. I always thought that was kind of a made up word, but I'll take it. All right. A little humid in here. I've turned the fan down low because it was so noisy. Okay, for our razor this morning, we're using the number 3 razor in my 7-day roll-up. It's a Filarmonica number 13 Novodur, which is exactly the same as the first one that's in the first position, but this is the one that's in much better condition. I don't know if you can just I'm trying to get in close. Anyway. All right. Here we go. And this razor was finished on the shaft and glass 30,000 or 30K. It brought up through the progressions from 1K, 2K, 4K, 8K, and then the jump to 30. I've stopped using the 16K, and I'm willing to receive comments on this, largely because of Dr. Matt 357's video some months about the shaft and glass 16, that it leaves an edge a little chippy. speaking of influencers, Dr. Mant was very influential in my early development. Not the only one, but certainly one. It was very influential. Oh yeah, very nice. I suppose I'm like everybody else, that I just love these Filarmonicas, and very glad to have them. Right. So that was a fun video. I enjoyed doing that. And those that replied and made comment, thank you for that. Appreciate it. And let me go ahead and take a moment here and say, if you're watching me on YouTube, joining me this morning from YouTube, I thank you. And to my new associations and friends, internet friends, you know. Thank you for joining me. And if you're not a member at the Shaving Cadre, go over there and check them out. There's no reason not to. It's free. It's enjoyable. It's entertaining. It's not always about hardcore wet shaving. In fact, half the conversation at least is about other stuff. You know, telling people about your life. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all, in fact.
Attention love shoppers and associates, the time is now 8:30. It is time for a courtesy check. Can I get Leo to the men's restroom and Ciara to the ladies? Thank you for shopping and love. Have a wonderful day.
Oh, very nice, very nice. So it's about 50 degrees outside. It's a little bit overcast, which the sun is trying to break through. And so I should have a very pleasant drive this morning on over to Troutdale, where the truck stops are. Very nice. Now, this has been a rather uneventful trip as far as life on the road is concerned. And, you know, that's the way I like it. You know, life is not always made up of a series of catastrophic experiences, one after another. Whoa, who could live that way? Yep, feeling pretty good. Well, I'm going to try experiment, fool around, and see if I can get by with a 2-pass shave. I've just done the with the grain. Now I'm going to do a against the grain, and let's see how I do. Cut back a little bit on the time, which will help. I got a big old goober coming up on the top of my head, and it couldn't be coming at a worse time with the vacation coming. But such is life. I had a good night's sleep, and I'm rejuvenated, and I'm ready to roll. Ready to roll. My wife calls me at 6:30. She was so excited. She woke me up, and about 10 minutes before my alarm was set to go off. I always tell when my wife's excited about something, she goes off like a steam, like my air compressor in my truck, you know, for the brakes. You know, they have a pressure release valve called a governor or something like that, and it builds up so much pressure, and all of a sudden it reaches that point, and it goes, psst. Well, that's kind of like my wife. She gets a soul, you know. Yeah, getting better all the time. Yeah, we're doing just fine this morning. And when I get over there to the truck stop in Portland, I'm gonna do like all good truck drivers and go back to bed. I'll be sitting over there till Monday morning, so I've got, 2.5 days. I wanted to get over there this afternoon though, because the closer the weekend comes on, those parking places are gonna fill up, and that truck stop, I've been there I've been there enough times to know that truck stop is a mess. It's a dirt hole. It's not clean. It's not like this one at Boardman, where it's relatively new construction. The amenities are nice and clean, and you're comfortable enough. Not that one. It's one of the old models, old style. But it's within 10 miles of my delivery, and that's where I want to be. To affect my delivery, on Monday morning, my delivery's at 8 o'clock, which, that's rush hour, right? That's rush hour traffic, morning rush hour traffic. And so I'm gonna I'll allow myself an extra 30 minutes to an hour to drive. If I was in Los Angeles, I give myself an extra 2 hours. Yeah, that's good enough for that. let's take a look at it. Sometime over the weekend, I'm going to get the clippers out and give myself a haircut. Yeah, that's better. I always work hard working around that goober. Ah, that's pretty good. Yep, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. All right. Well, thank you for joining me this morning. I'll have this thing posted up and certainly by this afternoon. I'm going to get underway since I'm going to do a head shave off camera and then I'm going to get underway. And so, thank you for joining me and I will see you down the road.